Take a slow breath with me. In through the nose, soft and easy. Hold for a gentle beat. Out through the mouth, long and relaxed. Let the shoulders drop. Let the belly soften. Let the jaw loosen. Right now, there is a safe space forming around you. It is a space of kindness, and it is yours. In this space, money worries can rest for a moment. Thoughts about bills, debts, or plans can sit on a shelf while you give yourself care. You are not wrong for feeling stress. You are not behind. You are a living being learning new ways to care for life. Put a hand over the heart and notice that the body answers your touch. The heart slows. The breath evens out. Your body loves warmth and it trusts gentle attention. When you feel that warmth, you are ready to begin. Today we are starting a simple practice called the money jar ritual. It is a daily act of love for yourself. It is not about forcing money to appear. It is about training the mind and the body to feel safe with money, to greet it with gratitude, and to use it with wisdom. This practice is small, yet it grows strong roots. A little each day builds a new path in the mind and a calmer rhythm in the body. You do not have to fix everything in one day. You only meet yourself with care for a few minutes, and you do it again tomorrow. Before we set anything up, allow the body to join this choice. Scan from the forehead to the toes and notice any tight place that reacts when you hear the word money. Neck, throat, chest, belly, hips. Tightness is not a problem. It is a signal asking for safety. Place your palm on that spot. Breathe in for a slow count of 4. Breathe out for a count of 6. Say softly, I am safe right now. Again, I am safe right now. Feel the floor hold you. Safety opens the door to change. Without safety, the mind runs old loops. With safety, new thoughts can take root. When you feel a little more open, speak to yourself with respect. Try these lines in a calm tone. It is okay for me to care for my money. Small steps count. I am willing to learn. These are not tricks. They are signals to your nervous system. They tell the body, we are not in danger. We are learning. When the body feels safe, the mind can focus. When the mind can focus, choices grow clear. Today, set an intention. I choose a soft path to steady prosperity. Say it once and breathe. Say it twice and feel the words settle. Say it a third time and let the body agree. If strong feelings rise, sadness, shame, anger, place a hand where you feel them and offer this line, I hear you and I am here. Strong feelings quiet when they are heard. Let them soften. You are not pushing them down, you are holding them with care. This is the ground of your ritual. It begins with self-kindness. It continues with calm breath. It unfolds with small, loving actions. Now let me share a simple way of thinking about prosperity that is gentle and kind. Money is not a judge. Money is not a measure of worth. Money is a tool, and tools respond best to steady hands. If a tool is used with fear, the grip is tight, movements are jerky, and mistakes happen. If a tool is used with care, the grip is balanced, the motion is smooth, and the task is easier. The same is true for money. When you meet money with fear, the body tenses, thoughts turn narrow, and options seem few. When you greet money with appreciation and clarity, the body relaxes, the mind opens, and choices appear. This is not magic thinking. It is the natural effect of the mind-body link. Thoughts spark feelings. Feelings send signals through the body. The body then shapes your actions. Actions shape results. This is a circle. A harsh thought tightens the chest. A tight chest pushes you to act in a rush. Rush choices often bring stress. Stress feeds more harsh thoughts. A kind thought opens the breath. An open breath slows the pace. Slow pace leads to wiser choices. Wise choices bring relief. Relief feeds more kind thoughts. Your money jar ritual works on this circle. It places consistent kindness at the start of each day so that your choices can rise from calm ground. Let's use a gentle picture. Think of a small garden by a window. Dry soil does not ask to be blamed. It asks for water and light. You do not scold the soil. You bring a cup of water each day. You open the curtain and you watch. The first days may show little change, but the roots are waking up. After a week, new green appears. After a month, leaves grow stronger. That is how appreciation works with money. A daily cup of attention brings life back to your relationship with it. The seeds of clarity sprout. Gratitude is the light. Tiny actions are the water. Over time, you harvest new results. If a storm comes and knocks a leaf, you do not give up on the garden. You keep watering. You trim what is broken. You keep going. The garden answers steady love. Money responds in the same way. When you bless what you have, you protect your peace. When you plan with clear eyes, you support your future. When you give a little with joy, you open the door to flow. This is not about being perfect. It is about being steady and kind. Let's tie this to your body. The heart likes a simple rhythm. Try this breath now. In for 4, out for 6. With the exhale, say quietly, soften. Again, in for 4, out for 6. Soften. When you add a short line like, so I can think clearly, you help the mind-body pair move as one. Use lines like, I soften so I can choose well. I soften so I can hear my wisdom. These lines are signals. They guide your inner system to a calm state where better choices live. When you add a small smile, not a big one, just a kind turn at the mouth, you send the body another message. We are okay. That smile is not denial, it is care. Care does not ignore facts. It supports you while you face them. From this state, you can write an affirmation that feels true. The most helpful affirmations are simple, believable, and repeated with love. Try this one. Each day, I care for my money and life grows in balance and plenty. Speak it in the morning when you wake and at night before sleep. Say it once before any money task, paying a bill, checking a balance, choosing a purchase. This trains the mind to link money actions with safety, gratitude, and clarity. Over time, your nervous system learns that money tasks are not threats. They are acts of self-care. We are ready for the objects and the space for your ritual. You will need a clear jar with a lid. The jar can be glass or any safe material that lets you see inside. Clarity matters because seeing the jar fill sends a friendly signal to your brain. Growth is happening. You will need small pieces of paper and a pen. You can add a ribbon or a label if you like. You will place 1 coin or a small bill in the jar to begin. This first deposit is a symbol of trust and a seed of growth. You will also choose a spot at home that feels calm. It can be a shelf, a small table, or a corner by a window. Keep it simple. Clean the surface. Wipe the jar. As you clean, breathe slowly and speak kindly. I make a clear space for gentle prosperity. Feel your hand move in slow circles. The body likes rhythm. Your mind follows the rhythm and settles. Set the jar down and let your palm rest on it for a few breaths. Warmth passes from your hand to the jar. The jar is not just a container. It is a daily meeting place for your intention. Next, choose a time for your practice. A daily session of 2 to 5 minutes is enough. Pick a time that can link to a habit you already have. After morning tea, after brushing teeth, before closing your eyes at night. Linking to a current habit makes your practice automatic. When the cue happens, your mind knows what to do next. Now set a simple rule. If a day is busy, you still meet the jar for 1 minute. You place a note, you give a coin, you breathe and offer 1 calm line of truth. Even a 1-minute session keeps the path open in your brain. This is how deep change takes root, not through force, but through steady, kind repetition. Prepare the papers for your notes. Cut or fold them into small squares. Place them near the jar with the pen. If you wish, write a short blessing on the label or ribbon for the jar. Gratitude, clarity, steady growth. Simple is best. The words are there to call your focus back when days feel noisy. If you want, add a small stone or a leaf beside the jar as a symbol of nature and balance. You do not need many items. You need intention and care. Now we create a first meeting with your jar. Sit or stand in front of it, 2 feet on the ground, hand on heart. Inhale softly, exhale fully. Say this quiet line: "It is safe for me to care for my money." Take your pen and write 3 gentle parts on the first note: a gratitude about resources you have today, a clear intention for your money, and 1 tiny action you will take. Gratitude may be as simple as clean water, a warm bed, or a skill you use at work. Intention may be as simple as, "I am building a small cushion," or "I am learning to plan with ease." The tiny action should be easy to do today. Look at 1 bill with calm breath, move a small amount to savings, read 2 pages on budgeting, clear 5 items from a drawer, place the note in the jar, drop a coin or a small bill in with it, place your palm on the lid and offer this line: "I bless this seed of growth." Take a slow breath. Feel that this minute matters. It sends a signal to your brain that you choose care, not fear. Design your daily flow now. Each day you will breathe. Give your body a sense of safety. Speak 1 supportive line to your reflection. Write a small note, add a tiny deposit, and name 1 tiny action. The mirror part is simple. Stand near a mirror, look softly into your eyes, and say 1 clear sentence: "I am worthy of steady prosperity." If this feels strong, soften the line to, "I am learning to feel safe with steady prosperity." Let the shoulders drop. Let the belly ease. When you speak to your reflection with respect, your inner child hears it. The nervous system calms. Then you write a fresh note. You can follow this simple pattern each day: 1 gratitude, 1 intention, 1 tiny action. Gratitudes train the mind to see resources and support. Intentions give direction to your energy. Tiny actions convert energy to movement. Each note is a small root. Over weeks, many small roots create a strong plant. Choose your deposit size with kindness. The amount does not measure your worth. The act measures your care. Some days the deposit is a coin. Some days it is more. What matters is the daily signal: "I give to my future with love." Each time you add to the jar, the sight and sound of the deposit speaks to your brain in a language it understands: growth. If you miss a day, come back the next day without shame. Shame is heavy and slows change. Kindness is light and speeds learning. You can even write a note that says, "I returned with love," and add it to the jar. Keep your ritual brief so that it is easy to do. If you want more time some days, you can take it, but keep the core short and steady. This is how you make the practice stick. Before we close for today, let the body seal this setup. Place both hands over the heart. Breathe in for 4, out for 6. Whisper, "I am safe. I am worthy." Small steps grow into steady plenty. Now bring 1 hand to the belly and another to the chest. Say, "I care for my money with love and clarity." Notice how the body reacts. A little warmth, a little space. This is your system saying yes. You have prepared a place, gathered your tools, and placed your first seed. Tomorrow, you will return for a few minutes and water it. The mind will learn. The body will trust. The garden will answer your gentle attention. Let us shape gentle words that the body can trust. The mind listens to meaning and the body listens to tone. When a line is forced, the body tightens. When a line is kind and believable, the body opens. So we begin with words that feel like a soft hand on the shoulder. Say this quietly. I am willing to learn new ways with money. Notice how that lands inside. The belly may ease a little. The breath may lengthen. Now try. It is safe for me to take small steps with money. The heart hears safe, and the shoulders begin to settle. When a line is simple, the nervous system can receive it. This is the heart of the affirmation formula. Make the line gentle. Make it true enough that your body nods, and repeat it in a rhythm that matches calm breath. Speak on the out breath, because the exhale signals to the body that the moment is safe. Hand over heart, feet on the floor, eyes soft. Breathe in through the nose for a slow count of 4. Breathe out through the mouth for a slow count of 6. On the exhale, say, I am learning to feel calm with money. Pause and listen inside. If the body answers with warmth or even a small sense of space, you have found a helpful line. To make your own lines, begin with a loving intention and a small action. Link them together in one sentence so the brain can see a path. Each day, I care for my money, and life grows in balance and plenty. This line has a rhythm. Each day sets the pace. I care gives an action, and life grows, opens to possibility. In balance and plenty, invites harmony and sufficiency. If that feels too big today, soften it into a bridge. Each day, I learn to care for my money, and life becomes steadier. A bridge line is kind because it honors where you stand and still points you toward growth. You can also shape lines for different moments. Before paying a bill, say, I bless the flow that keeps my life running, and I choose with care. Before checking a balance, say, I look with gentle eyes, and I act with clarity. When receiving income, whisper, I welcome this with gratitude, and I use it wisely. When planning a purchase, offer, I choose what truly supports my peace and purpose. These small phrases guide the nervous system toward calm, which opens the thinking part of the mind so that choices are clearer. If a line brings up resistance, that is not a failure, it is information. Resistance tells you the step is too big for today. Adjust the words until they fit your current nervous system. I am wealthy beyond measure might feel too far. I am building steady prosperity with love may feel closer. I am safe to learn one new money skill this week, maybe even closer. Speak the line and watch for signals. Tight jaw, tight belly, short breath. If tightness rises, place a hand on the area and soften the statement. You are not arguing with your body, you are partnering with it. You are creating safety first, then change. This approach builds deep roots because it respects your inner signals. Keep the language concrete, kind, and present. The mind understands what it can picture. I care for my money is easier to hold than a vague phrase. I set aside a small amount is easier than I attract abundance. You can still invite plenty, but anchor it with action. Try this pairing. I save a little with joy and I grow a cushion, or I learn one useful skill and my confidence grows. The brain loves patterns, so let your words form a gentle pattern you can repeat. Breathe, place hand on heart, speak the line, pause to feel, then continue. Over days and weeks, this pattern lays a new track in the mind. The body learns that money tasks are familiar and safe. When safety grows, clarity grows. When clarity grows, wise action becomes natural. You can also use micro-affirmations throughout the day, small phrases that fit into life like a pebble in the pocket. Before opening a money app, say, calm eyes, gentle breath. Before sending a message about money, say, kind truth, steady tone. When placing a coin in the jar, say, this small seed matters. When learning, say, I am patient with practice. These few words are like sips of water to the mind. They keep your inner soil moist so new growth can continue. It is the steadiness that changes the landscape, not the size of a single action. Let your body help the words sink in. Soften the jaw. Relax the tongue from the roof of the mouth. Drop the shoulders as if hanging a warm shawl across them. Press the feet into the floor just enough to feel supported, then release. With each affirmation, check for a small shift. A longer exhale, a warmer chest, a gentle sense of space behind the eyes. These are signs that the nervous system is moving toward rest and readiness. From this state, you are able to meet money with calm attention. Calm attention brings wise choices. Wise choices bring relief. Relief reinforces calm attention. You have created a helpful circle. When you write affirmations for the jar, keep a simple structure. Start with I, follow with a present action, add a feeling tone, and end with the direction you desire. I care for my money with love, and my life grows steady and bright. If the word bright feels too much, try steady and kind. If abundance feels distant, try support and ease. The goal is not to impress, it is to soothe and guide. You are training your inner world to expect care, clarity, and flow. You are inviting the mind and the body to trust your daily steps. Let us move into your first deposit ceremony with tenderness and care. This is a simple moment, and it holds a lot of meaning. Begin by coming to your chosen spot. The jar is clean and ready. The papers and pen wait nearby. Stand or sit with both feet supported. Take a slow breath in through the nose and a long breath out through the mouth. Place one hand over the heart and one over the belly. Say softly, "It is safe for me to care for my money." Let the words settle. If emotion rises, tears, tightness, heat, give it space. You are meeting an old story with new love, and feelings may move as that story loosens. Offer the feeling a simple kindness. I hear you, and I am here. Breathe until the wave passes. There is no rush. Now reach for the pen and a small square of paper. At the top, write one gratitude that touches your life today. Keep it simple and real. You might write, "I am thankful for clean water," or "I am thankful for a warm meal," or "I am thankful for the skill that helps me earn." Gratitude is not denial of challenges. It is a way to turn on the light in the room so you can see what you are doing. Under the gratitude, write one clear intention for your relationship with money. Choose something soft and steady. I build a small cushion with patience. I plan my week with calm eyes. I feel safe learning about money. Choose what meets you where you are. Under the intention, write one tiny action you will take today. Make it small enough that you could do it even on a busy day. I will move a small amount to savings. I will spend 5 minutes reading about budgeting. I will breathe slowly while paying one bill. I will clear 5 items from a drawer to make space for order. Small is strong because small does not scare the nervous system. Small builds trust. Before placing the note in the jar, hold it between your hands and breathe gently. Say, "I bless this seed of growth." Drop the note into the jar. Then take a coin or a small bill and place it in as well. Listen to the sound it makes as it lands. That sound is a signal to your brain that you are taking action for your future. The amount is not a test, it is a symbol. The symbol tells your inner world, "I give to myself with love." Place your palm on the lid or on the glass. Feel the warmth of your hand meet the cool surface. Speak a closing line. With gratitude and clarity, I begin. Let the breath flow in and out 3 times, slow and even. Notice any shift, however small, a sense of order, a hint of calm, even a quiet pride that you showed up for yourself. If any voice of doubt appears, meet it with kindness. Doubt often says, "This is too small to matter." You can answer, "Small steps build steady change." Doubt might say, "You should have started long ago." You can answer, "I am starting now, and now is a fine time." Doubt may say, "This will not work for someone in your situation." You can answer, "Gentle care helps every situation, and I am willing to see how." You do not need to fight the doubt. You can hold it, speak a soft truth, and return to the breath. Place another coin if it helps anchor the new message. Write another tiny kindness on a new slip if that feels supportive. This is your ceremony. It can be this simple and still be powerful. After you close the jar, sit for 1 minute and write a short reflection in a notebook. One sentence is enough. I felt calmer after the breath. Tears rose and then softened. I felt proud when I dropped the coin. I felt shaky and I stayed. These small notes will show you the journey your body and mind are taking. Over time, you will see a pattern of growing steadiness. When you notice any small win, let yourself smile. The nervous system learns from relief and reward. A smile is a message of safety. Now we shape your daily 5-minute flow so this practice becomes a soft habit that carries you. The secret is consistency and kindness. Choose a time that links to something you already do each day. After morning tea, right after brushing, or just before turning off the light at night are all gentle anchors. When the anchor happens, you move into your ritual without thinking hard. Stand or sit at your spot. Place a hand on the heart and breathe in for 4, out for 6, 2 or 3 cycles to settle. Bring your attention to the face in the mirror if one is nearby, or to a friendly point on the wall if not. Speak one supportive sentence that affirms your worth and safety. I am worthy of steady prosperity. If that feels too strong today, soften it. I am learning to feel safe with steady prosperity. Let the tone be kind and even, as if speaking to a dear friend. Take a small paper and write the same 3 parts each day. 1 gratitude about resources or support, 1 intention that sets the day's direction, 1 tiny action you will do. Gratitudes train your mind to notice what is working. Intentions give a gentle map. Tiny actions move the map into life. Keep the words short and honest. Keep the actions simple enough to complete even on a busy day. Fold the note and place it in the jar. Add a coin or a small bill. The sound and the sight of the jar filling are important. They are visual and auditory cues that progress is happening. Rest a palm on the jar and speak 1 closing line. I care for my money with love and clarity. Let the breath cycle once more, long and soft. For days that feel rushed, use a 1-minute version. Hand on heart, 1 slow breath in and a long breath out. Speak the supportive line to your reflection. Write a very short note, even a single word for gratitude, a single phrase for intention, and an action that takes less than 1 minute. Drop a coin, touch the jar, speak the closing line, and go on with your day. The point is not to create pressure. The point is to keep the thread unbroken so that your mind continues to see money care as a normal, safe part of life. The nervous system loves what is familiar. Make this familiar. On days with more space, you can add an extra minute to expand the feeling of safety. Massage the jaw lightly with fingertips. Stroke down the sides of the neck. Place 1 hand on the low belly and 1 on the heart and sway gently from side to side. Speak a second affirmation that focuses on wisdom. I choose with clear eyes. If making a decision today, add 1 more. I take 1 step that supports my peace. Let the words be steady, not dramatic. Calm, steady words teach the body to stay with you when you act. Use your tiny daily action to chip away at small tasks that build order and confidence. One day, move a tiny amount into savings. Another day, list 3 regular expenses with their due dates. Another day, read a few paragraphs from a simple money book. Another day, clear a small space in a drawer or a wallet so that your physical world reflects clarity. Another day, send a kind message to confirm a due date or ask a clear question. Speak a calming line as you do each action so that your system links money tasks with safety and self-respect. Calm eyes, gentle breath before opening an app. Kind truth, steady tone before a message. I bless this flow when paying a bill. I welcome wise use when saving. Close each session with gratitude. Your closing sentence can be the same every day so that your mind knows the ritual is complete. Thank you, breath. Thank you, body. Thank you, life. If the word thank you is tender today, choose I appreciate this moment of care. Touch the jar, feel your hand connect with the surface, and let that contact be a final signal. The brain learns rituals through repetition and sensory anchors. Touch, sound, breath, and words together form a path that grows stronger each time you walk it. If a day passes without the ritual, let the next day be a return, not a courtroom. Shame is not a teacher, shame is a weight. Kindness is a teacher. Say, I am here now, and begin. You can even write a small note that says, I returned, and place it in the jar along with a coin to mark your resilience. Over weeks, you will see many little notes and many small deposits. Each one is a moment you chose care. These moments gather strength. They change how your body feels when money comes up. They change how your mind chooses when options appear. They change how your heart holds your future. Let your voice remain gentle and your pace unhurried. This is not a race, it is a rhythm. A few minutes each day create a stream. A stream over time shapes the land. Your money jar ritual is this stream, calm, clear, steady. The affirmations are the water's song. The first deposit ceremony is the spring where the water begins. The daily flow is the path the water takes through your life. If a stone appears, the stream moves around it. If the path widens, the stream flows wider. If the path narrows, the stream flows narrow yet continues. Consistency builds a landscape where money is not a storm you fear, but a resource you guide with care. Now breathe with me once more. In through the nose for 4, out through the mouth for 6. Whisper, I care for my money with love. Feel the jaw ease. Whisper, I act with calm clarity. Feel the chest soften. Whisper, small steps grow steady, plenty. Feel the ground under your feet. You are teaching your whole being to link money with safety, clarity, and a kind heart. You are doing this with words that fit, actions that are small and steady, and a daily rhythm you can keep. This is how change becomes a friend. This is how prosperity grows roots. This is how your life learns to hold plenty with peace. Set aside a gentle moment at the end of the week to look with kind eyes at what you have done. This is not a test. This is a soft meeting with yourself. Bring your jar to the table, your small notebook, and your breath. Inhale for 4, exhale for 6, and let the shoulders drop. Begin by noticing the simple fact that you showed up. Even if you missed a day, you returned. That alone is growth. Open your notebook and write a few short lines about the week. Start with 3 small wins. I kept my daily practice. I added coins even on a busy day. I felt calmer when paying a bill. If a difficult moment happened, write it down too. Then add one kind response you gave. I panicked when I opened the app. Then I breathed and spoke a calming line. The act of recording both the challenge and the care teaches your inner world that struggle can lead to kindness and clarity, not punishment. Count the slips inside the jar. Do not judge the amounts. Notice the consistency. Consistency is the path. Lay a few notes out and read the gratitudes you wrote each day. Let your body feel the warmth of those words again. Gratitude is not a trick. It is fuel for steady action. Then scan the intentions you set. Ask gently, do these intentions still fit my life? If an intention feels too tight now, loosen it. If it feels too loose, add a little shape. Keep your language simple and kind. You might shift "I build a cushion" into "I build a cushion of one small deposit each week." You might shift "I plan my week" into "On Sundays, I review 3 recurring expenses for 5 minutes." These small edits make your map clear. When the map is clear, the feet know where to go. Now review your tiny actions. Circle any that brought relief or gave results. Put a dot next to actions that were hard to do. For the hard ones, ask a kind question. How can I make this smaller? If reading a chapter felt heavy, change it to 2 pages. If moving money felt scary, begin with the smallest amount. If a phone call felt too much, write the message first and send it later. Small steps honor the nervous system. Small steps build trust. Trust builds a steady life. Close your weekly review by making a light plan. Choose one playful task for the coming week that opens the door to more flow. It could be clearing a small space in your wallet, labeling a tiny envelope for a fun goal, or listening to a short talk that supports calm money habits. Play is not waste. Play invites the body to feel safe while learning. Add one practical step as well, like noting due dates on a single page or moving a small amount on the same day each week. Write both items in your notebook. Speak a soft line to seal the plan. I choose gentle, steady movement. If you notice feelings of guilt about any spending or any missed day, meet them with care. Place a hand on the belly and breathe out longer than you breathe in. Say, I forgive small slips. I learn with love. Then, write one sentence about what you will do next time. I will keep a small note on the fridge, or I will set a tiny reminder. End the review by touching the jar with a calm palm and whispering, thank you for this week. Close the notebook. Let the body feel that the review is complete. When deeper beliefs rise up, go slowly and gently. Sit where you feel safe with hand over heart. Bring one belief into the light on a piece of paper. Keep it simple. It's not safe to have money. I don't deserve plenty. There is never enough. Let the words sit there. Notice what the body does when you read them. Tight jaw, tense shoulders, fast breath. These signals are not mistakes, they are messages. They ask for safety. Place your palm on the area that feels tight. Breathe in for 4, breathe out for 6. Say in a calm, steady voice, I hear you. I am here. Stay with the breath until the body eases just a little. Now soften the belief. You are not forcing a new story. You are giving your system a bridge. Under the old line, write a gentler one that your body can accept. If the first line said, it's not safe to have money, try, it can be safe to have what I need, and I am learning how. If the line said, I don't deserve plenty, try, I am worthy of care, and I am learning to receive support. If the line said, there is never enough, try, I am building enough step by step with calm and clarity. Speak the softened line with a long exhale. Listen inside for a small sign of yes, warmth in the chest, a softer throat, a little more space behind the eyes. If the body stays tight, soften the line further. I am open to feeling a little safer about money today. The right line is the one your body can hold with a small breath of relief. Let the body join the healing with simple care. Release the tongue from the roof of the mouth. Massage the jaw with slow circles. Stroke down the sides of the neck. Keep the shoulders low. Place one hand on the heart and the other on the belly to help the 2 places speak to each other. Humming softly or letting out a slow sigh can calm the inner system. The message is, we are not in danger while we do this healing. When the body hears that message, the mind can listen to new thoughts. When the mind listens to new thoughts, actions change. This is the mind-body partnership at work. Create a small clearing practice for charged moments. Write the old belief in your notebook. Draw a line through it, not as punishment, but as a sign of release. Under it, write the softened, supportive belief. Breathe with your hand on your heart and speak the new line 3 times, gently. Place a small coin on that page as a sign that you are choosing a new path. That coin is not about value, it is about direction. Close the notebook with care. Each time you do this, you are retraining your inner world to choose safety and truth. You may meet pressure to think big when the inner system is not ready. Go at the pace that keeps your breath smooth. Big promises that cause tightness are not helpful. Small, honest lines that calm the body are strong medicine. Over time, those small lines grow into larger truths that feel natural. You will hear yourself say, "I am safe with steady prosperity," and your whole being will nod. There is also the healing that comes from action. When fear says, "Do nothing," choose one small step. When shame says, "Hide," choose one honest note in your journal. When confusion says, "Wait forever," choose one 5-minute task. Action tells the nervous system we can move while feeling what we feel. This builds real confidence. This builds a gentle kind of power that does not shout, yet it changes lives. At the end of each month or every 2 to 4 weeks, sit with your jar for the opening ritual. This is a celebration of circulation, wise use, and joyful giving. Bring a calm breath and a friendly curiosity. Set the jar in front of you. Place a hand over the heart and one on the jar. Whisper, "I welcome flow. I choose wisdom." Take your time removing the lid. The sound of the lid and the sight of notes and coins are small signals to your brain that growth has happened one day at a time. Pour the contents onto a clean cloth. Spread the notes and coins gently. No rush. Feel the texture of each piece of paper. These are days of care. These are moments of attention that you gave to your future. Read a few notes out loud in a soft voice. Let the gratitudes warm you again. Let the intentions remind you of your path. Smile at the tiny actions that you took. Count the coins and bills with a gentle pace. The number is information, not judgment. Now decide on a simple allocation. Keep it friendly and easy to remember. 1 part for savings or your cushion, 1 part for learning or growth, 1 part for joyful giving. If you have a needed purchase, you may set a small part for that too. The exact numbers can be flexible. The spirit is balanced care. Begin with savings. Place that part into a safe place or move it into an account with a simple breath and a calm line. I protect my future with love. Notice how your body feels as you do this. If there is tightness, breathe longer on the exhale and speak, "It is safe to save." For learning, set aside a simple amount for a small course, a book, or a tool that builds your skills and clarity. Speak, "I grow with joy." For joyful giving, choose something that lights your heart without strain. It could be a small gift, a kind tip, or support for a cause that matters to you. Speak, "I give with gratitude." Giving is not loss. Giving is proof to your inner world that there is flow. Flow invites more flow. If you choose to use some of the jar for a needed item, pause before you buy. Place a hand on the heart and ask, "Does this support my peace and my purpose?" If the answer is a steady yes, proceed with a calm breath. If the answer is unsure, wait a day. No fear, just space for clarity. You are learning to let money serve your life, not rule your feelings. This is wise use. After allocating, note your choices in your notebook. Keep it short and clear. Saved a small amount. Set aside a little for learning. Gave a joyful gift. Paid one needed expense with calm. These lines are stones on the path. They show you where you have walked. Over months, you will see the steady pattern of care. That pattern will speak to you when doubt visits. It will say, "Look at what you have done with love." Before closing the jar again, take one slip and write a new vision for the next period. Keep it gentle and specific. I add a small amount each day and breathe with ease. I read 2 pages on money skills each week. I give a small, joyful gift once this month. Drop this new slip into the clean jar along with a first coin to bless the next cycle. Place your palm on the lid and speak, "I welcome wise flow." Return the jar to its place. Let the body feel the peace of order. Now let us bring your practice into a simple rhythm for the long path ahead. You have a daily moment of breath, a note, a coin, and a soft line. You have a weekly review that celebrates and resets. You have a cycle for opening the jar, allocating with love, and closing with a new vision. Over time, this becomes part of your identity, one who shows up with kindness, one who cares for money with calm, one who chooses with clarity. As you continue, you may notice shifts that seem small but mean a lot. Paying a bill becomes a calm act. Checking a balance becomes a moment of truth without fear. Saying no to what does not serve your peace becomes easier. Saying yes to what supports your growth becomes natural. This is the fruit of steady care. This is what happens when the mind and the body trust each other. Carry a few simple lines with you as companions. Calm eyes, gentle breath. I choose what supports my peace. Small steps, steady growth. I am safe to learn. Speak them in doorways between tasks, at the sink, before messages, when handling coins and notes. These quiet lines are like friendly hands at your back, guiding you forward. If a season arrives that is harder, unexpected bills, less income, worry that wakes you at night, let the practice hold you. Keep your daily minute, even if the deposit is only a single coin, or even if it is only the note and the breath. Let the jar remind you that you have a path, that your steps matter, that care is stronger than fear. Write the truth in your notebook. This season is tender and I am steady. Call on your supportive belief. I am learning to create safety with money. Choose one action a day, no matter how small. Trust that small keeps you moving, and movement keeps the heart open. As the months pass, allow yourself to receive the results of your care. If a cushion grows, bless it. If a skill grows, use it. If a chance arrives, meet it with clear eyes. Wealth is not only in numbers. Wealth is in calm breath, in restful sleep, in choices that match your values, in kindness you can give and receive. Ethical wealth is a blessing to the world. Your steady practice helps create it. Let this be a final gentle gathering of all that you have begun. Close your eyes for a soft breath in and a long breath out. Feel the weight of your feet on the floor, the warmth of your hand on your heart, the rise and fall of your belly under your other hand. Speak to your inner world with kindness. I am safe. I am worthy of steady prosperity. I care for my money with love and clarity. The body hears, the mind listens, and the path ahead opens in small, steady steps. You have learned a practice that honors both truth and tenderness. You have seen how thoughts shape feelings, how feelings shape actions, and how actions shape results. You have seen that the body is a partner, not an obstacle. You have seen that consistency is the quiet power that changes a life. Carry this simple truth with you. Gentle care creates strong roots. Each small note, each coin, each breath is a root. Roots hold you when winds rise. Roots feed the green life above the soil. In time, your life grows leaves of peace and fruit of wise plenty. The money jar ritual is not a trick. It is a loving way to stay present, to choose clearly, to let money serve your well-being and your purpose. You do not need to do it perfectly. You only need to return again and again with a kind heart and a calm breath. Let a final set of soft lines close this session and open the days to come. I am safe with steady prosperity. I choose small steps that support my peace. I use money with wisdom and love. I bless what I have and welcome what is good. Place your palm on the jar or over your heart and breathe once more, in for 4, out for 6. Feel the quiet strength inside you. Feel the path beneath your feet. You are already on it. Go forward with grace.